Okay, last time you were shown what could have been called a trick question. You were shown two lines that actually had the same slope. They were, of course, parallel lines, right? So, theorem about parallel lines. So two lines are parallel if and only if they have the same slope. So let's look at this. Find an equation for the line going through the point 3 comma negative 7, which is parallel to the line 2x minus 8y equals 1. So there's actually two lines in this question. There's the line whose equation we're given, 2x minus 8y equals 1, and then another line that we need to find an equation for. There are two lines. The provided line is 2x minus 8y equals 1. Okay, let's take that line and start manipulating. I decided to add 8y to both sides and subtract 1 on both sides to try to solve for y. Divide by 8 on both sides, you get this. 2x minus 1 all over 8 equals y. We can split this on the left side as two separate fractions and kick the x off to the side of the first fraction. We can write this then just switching sides as y equals 1/4 x minus 1/8. So this is in y equals mx plus b form, and we can now see that the provided line has slope 1/4. But we are supposed to have the provided line parallel to our line, so our line, if it needs to be parallel, should also have slope 1/4. So then our line with slope 1/4, remember we were given a point. We were given the point 3 comma negative 7. So literally the fastest thing to do is to use y minus the given y value equals slope 1/4 times x minus the given x value. This is the point slope form. It is much faster than using y equals mx plus b. So yeah, sure, over here we use y equals mx plus b to write y equals 1/4 x minus 1/8. But now that we have the slope and we know what slope we need of 1/4, we have a point. It's fastest to use point slope form. And we are done with this question. Okay. Yeah, again, point slope form was fastest here. Okay, you can see a picture of this. Let me just click on this link. We have the given line, 2x minus 8y equals 1/4. We can see that the slope is positive, and we had computed it was positive 1/4. We need a line that's parallel to this line in red going through the point 3 comma negative 7 drawn down here. And we had determined that this was y minus negative 7 equals 1/4 times the quantity x minus 3. And that looks like this. And these lines are indeed parallel. There's also a theorem about perpendicular lines. Now this, in terms of how it's being stated, is probably a little different than what you're used to, but it works. Two lines are perpendicular if and only if the product of their slopes is -1. I think you might be more used to hearing that the two slopes are opposite reciprocals. It really ends up being the same. We'll see in the next question. So find an equation for a line which is perpendicular to y equals -1/4 x plus 6 going through the point 5, 11. So the given line has slope -1/4. Sorry, typo here, -1/4. If our line has slope m, then m times 1/4 is equal to, sorry, this should be a 1/4 here. Sorry about that. Okay, y equals 1/4 x plus 6. So our line has slope 1/4. Then that's the given line. Then the line we're looking for, let's just say the slope is m, unknown. So then when we multiply the two, that's the product of their slopes, it should be -1. So then we can solve for m here and multiply both sides by 4. You get m is equal to -4. By the way, -4 and positive 1/4, those are opposite reciprocals, right? So that goes to the equivalent form here. So our line, knowing that the slope should now be -4, and we were given the point 511, just use point slope form. It'll be y minus 11 is equal to -4 times the quantity x minus 5. Again, sorry for the typo. I'll get rid of this minus sign when I upload the slides.